I accidentally spilled bubble tea on the CEO and somehow gained the ability to read minds. The CEO's face stayed expressionless, but his thoughts were screaming, "That smells amazing. If she offers me a cup, I'll make her my assistant immediately." So I climbed the corporate ladder with 1 cup of bubble tea. Then people gossiped that his beloved first love was returning from overseas. The CEO's inner thoughts, ugh, she's such a manipulative gold digger. She's after my endless money and my six-pack abs. During morning rush hour, I accidentally spilled half a cup of bubble tea on CEO Ryan Wilson. My supervisor Linda rushed out yelling, "Don't you have eyes, newbie? The CEO's suit is custom-made, worth at least hundreds of thousands. Are you trying to go bankrupt as an intern?" I was shaking with fear, but then I heard a deep, pleasant male voice in my ear. "What's that smell? It's so fragrant. Is it this brown liquid flowing down my suit? Why does it smell like toasted rice?" His cold eyes glanced at me. "I really want to try it. Where can I buy this?" I wondered if I was hearing things. How could a business tycoon of this level be interested in a $3 bubble tea? Shouldn't he be drinking the most expensive civet coffee or bottles of wine worth hundreds of thousands? Seeing me stay silent, Linda got even angrier. "Chloe, are you stunned or stupid? Don't you know how to apologize?" I rubbed my eyes. I was sure the CEO's tightly pressed lips hadn't moved. Just as I was thinking about resigning in shame, that voice appeared again. "If this girl is smart enough to offer me a cup, I'll promote her to executive assistant immediately." I nervously looked at Ryan and carefully offered him my bubble tea. "Mr. CEO, my bubble tea was blind and didn't recognize greatness. Please accept the remaining half as an apology." Linda was dumbfounded, glaring at me angrily. "Chloe, is your brain made of tofu? You made a mistake and you're blaming a cup of bubble tea?" I knew this was ridiculous, but how would I know if I didn't try? The air was silent for 10 seconds. Just as Linda was about to scold me again, Ryan said calmly, "Newcomers make mistakes. I'll take it." He reached out with his elegant fingers and brought it to his lips. I swear, based on my extensive bubble tea drinking experience, that was definitely a very big sip. Linda was stunned by the CEO's actions. "Mr. Wilson, these low-class drinks aren't suitable for you. You don't need to damage your image to protect an employee." Ryan didn't respond and looked directly at me. "From now on, you'll be my personal assistant. Trial period salary starts at 5 figures, plus an extra year's salary as year-end bonus." Truly a domineering CEO, ruthless and rich. Linda glared at me resentfully. "Mr. Wilson, Chloe is just a reckless newbie. She's not qualified to stay by your side." Ryan's expression was indifferent. "I don't need others telling me how to do things." That cold sentence made Linda panic and apologize. Just like that, the CEO walked ahead, holding a cheap bubble tea that didn't match his status at all. "Keep up." Oh, I hurried after him, and that pleasant voice appeared again. "What kind of magical happy drink is this? One sip and all my troubles say goodbye. All my happiness says hi." Looking at Ryan's cold, suited back, I almost died laughing. We reached the 66th floor. Ryan stood in front of the huge floor-to-ceiling windows with his arms crossed. Taking someone's money means owing them favors. I stood there nervously, wondering what difficult tasks the CEO would assign. After a moment of silence, he looked at me seriously. "Go to the finance department and get a bank card. I'll give you $50,000 monthly. Starting tomorrow, you're responsible for buying my breakfast. Prepare 7 or more different drinks, no repeats." I listened in a daze. Over $1,500 a day. Was he planning to eat gold? Ryan frowned. "Is that difficult?" No. I quickly shook my head. "I just want to know if you have any special taste preferences." He secretly sighed in relief. "None. If you can't spend all the money, keep it as a bonus." I felt like I was floating. That deep male voice appeared again. 7 different flavors daily. Surely one of them could be bubble tea, right? My family never let me eat this or that, saying street food was poison. But the "it smells so good" rule is never late. I tried hard not to laugh. So the CEO was also a poor little thing, born into luxury but never tasted the most ordinary street flavors. After getting the bank card from finance, my colleagues grabbed me. "Chloe, how did you become the executive assistant?" "Yeah, I heard Mr. Wilson has 7 assistants, all graduated from global top 5 universities and speak 7 languages. What's so special about you?" Let me boldly guess, did the CEO fall for you? My mouth twitched. Does him liking my bubble tea count? Linda sneered. "Chloe, stop daydreaming. Mr. Wilson already has his white moonlight. He's waited 3 years for her. They're perfectly matched, and Miss White is returning soon. Look in the mirror and know your place." I was speechless. Before, Linda was my supervisor who dumped all overtime work on me and made me take the blame for her mistakes. Everyone in the department had been annoyed with her for ages. I couldn't help talking back. The CEO probably appreciates my self-awareness, so he promoted me. Unlike some people who only do surface work without real results, staying in the company for years without any promotion. Seeing me expose the truth, Linda looked ready to devour me. But she wasn't my boss anymore and couldn't do anything to me. She could only count her wrinkles in anger. The next morning, I set my alarm early to buy breakfast. Breathlessly arriving at the CEO's office, I placed latte, cappuccino, black tea, lemon tea, soy milk, and hot chocolate in front of Ryan. His handsome brow furrowed tightly. His inner voice came online again. "No way. The odds are too low. Doesn't this girl have any sense? Can't she see what I like to drink?" Just as Ryan was losing hope, I magically pulled out the last cup from the bag. "Boss, this is the bubble tea I accidentally spilled on you yesterday." He took it with an unchanged expression, but that joyful voice ruthlessly revealed his hidden childishness. "Woo woo woo. Finally I can drink it again, and it's a large size. This girl understands me so well. Unlimited potential. Getting this happy over one bubble tea. I should introduce him to hot pot and stinky tofu. Maybe the CEO would give me another a raise and promotion when he's happy. After finishing the day's work, I respectfully approached Ryan. Boss, what would you like for dinner? Any good suggestions? Here it comes, the CEO's inner activity. I'm tired of delicacies and wagyu. I really want to try something different. This wasn't difficult at all. Arranged. 10 minutes later, we sat in a Maybach and arrived near the city's largest Lucky Mall. I led Ryan to the night market street nearby. Seeing the lively crowd, he paused. But eventually, wearing a custom suit that completely clashed with the environment, he followed me for street food. Ryan held a grilled lamb skewer in one hand and bubble tea in the other, eating elegantly and gracefully. His inner activity never stopped. Grilled skewers go best with chicken legs. Only now do I understand what living 30,000 days with wine and meat makes you a little immortal means. Watching him enjoy eating freely, I felt like a mother watching her child eat deliciously. Suddenly, Ryan froze in place. The air became terrifyingly quiet. What's wrong? I had a bad feeling. Nothing, he said, but sweat appeared on his forehead. Oh no, I must have eaten too much. My stomach hurts. Where's the nearest bathroom? No, as a CEO, I really can't ask such a private question out loud. I suddenly understood and quickly clutched my stomach, acting, oh no, boss, my stomach hurts so bad. Can I use the bathroom first? Ryan maintained his cool image. It's easy to get lost with so many people. I'll go with you. Seeing Ryan enter the men's room, I finally relaxed. As a dedicated good employee, I naturally waited outside the bathroom door in case my boss needed toilet paper. Just then, Linda walked over with a woman covered in designer brands. They looked like they'd just finished shopping. Seeing me, Linda immediately tailed, Miss White, she's the one I told you about, always scheming to steal Mr. Wilson away. What a big accusation. Miss White looked at me disdainfully. You're the new assistant Ryan hired? I'm the woman he's waited 3 years for. I'll soon become Mrs. Wilson. If you're smart. Before she could finish, sudden intense screaming erupted around us.